Congratulations! This is a fantastic gift, which I would wish for myself, to be honest. Let me tell you a little bit more about what we have in this box here. First of all, we have the Champagne Ulysse Colin from the Côte de Morin in Champagne. And I have the Château Léoville Barton Deuxième Grand Cru from Saint-Julien, 2009 from Bordeaux. Just to get a little bit more into detail about this very special champagne. First of all, there's only a few bottles in the country, and you're the lucky winner to have one of those in your cellar. It's produced in a little area called Côte de Morin, and Côte de Morin is literally in the northern end of Côte de Sézanne, which has a lot of Chardonnay, and on the southern tip of the Côte de Blanc as well. Côte de Morin is very rarely mentioned, so usually just is combined with Côte de Sézanne together, and that's it. But it's a small area that tend to have a lot of growers, which actually sell their grapes to bigger champagne houses. And that's exactly what Olivier Colin used to do as well. They used to sell their grapes to Pommery Champagne, which you may know. And in 2001, Olivier used to, or was working with a very well-known champagne producer, which is called Anselme Selos. And he literally said to him, you know, you should actually produce your own champagne, because your terroir is just absolutely fantastic. So he started, since 2004, started to make his own wines from his own vineyards. And he really specializes in single vineyard wines. And in this instance here, we have Les Perrières, has very kind of chalky soils with black silex rocks in between, which give a real smoky aroma to the wine as well. We have a Blanc de Blanc here, and in this vineyard we tend to have only Chardonnay, so therefore this wine is made of 100% Chardonnay. But I think a beautiful food wine that would work wonderful with oysters or any sort of shellfish, really delicate. In terms of temperature, I would recommend to drink this wine at about 12 degrees, and it's very important that it's not too cold, because the flavors will really kind of be overlaid by the coolness of the temperature. So drinking it about 12 degrees, you will really get the full aromas. Also, the glass is really important, that you have a nice champagne glass, not necessarily a flute. If you like flutes, absolutely drink it from a flute, but I would also recommend maybe a glass that is a little bit bigger, so that the aromas really can develop. This is your grower champagne, Ulysse Colin. On the other hand, we have an Irish heritage wine, which is Léoville Barton, Château Léoville Barton, a Deuxième Grand Cru from Saint-Julien, 2009 vintage. It has Irish heritage because it's the Barton family. Hugh Barton bought this estate in 1826, before it was actually a Deuxième Grand Cru, because it had really good vineyard and soils and had great potential. So in 1855 it came through the classification, so this became a second Grand Cru estate, and it's probably one of the most reliable estates out there in Bordeaux. Now it's Anthony and Lillian who are making the wines. The second wine of this estate is Le Reserve de Léoville Barton, and also really produces some fabulous wines, and especially in terms of price range, superb. So I can only recommend to try that in the future. But this is the big guy. Here we have a wine that is made of about 77% Cabernet Sauvignon. We have about 22% of Merlot in this blend, and we have a tiny bit of Cabernet Franc, which is in this area is quite unusual, but it is actually really giving this wine autumn leaves, forest floor. We have some really lovely ripe blackberries and cassis aromas, underlined with cedar notes. I think it's just one of those real stunning wines that has a great complexity. 2009 was quite a opulent year, quite a warm year, but we still show a lot of freshness, very refined tannins as well. It's a wine that you can decant easily an hour before and just let it sit there. When you decant it about 15 degrees temperature, because by the time you get to drink it, it'll be about 18 degrees anyway. It shouldn't be too warm, so that you get the full flavor out of it. Use some nice bigger kind of Bordeaux glasses, so that the wine can really kind of develop itself in the glass then as well. But very important, do not forget, I think it's important to share these wines with somebody so that you can fully enjoy them together. Santé.